Hello saviors and welcome, my name is Seivar24 and today I am continuing the West of Loathing. Now this little oddballish game is just something I really was not quite expecting, and why is my guy dancing like that? It is definitely something that is kind of oddballish and I just completely off the bandwagon, so to speak. I didn't quite get to understand it all that much that last time, so now I'm going to be jumping in here at the ore hole mine. So let's see, there's still some meat ore in this cart. Meat ore? What? This is where Bill said to look. He wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Who knows, you never know. He might have wanted to kid because it may have been funny. Hey, I got another recovered mug. That's more meat for me, because apparently meat is the currency of this game. Unrefined meat nugget. Why is meat in a nugget? This looks dangerous. At least there's no plugger hooked up to it. Okay, so I need to find some means of setting that off. The elevator's closed, and in any case, it's not a people elevator, it's a cargo elevator. The mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads Level 1, Blasting Cap Storage. Level 2, Plungers, both kinds. Tools, where do you want to send a cargo elevator? Level 1. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quote like that. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry open one of the crates. So I need some kind of crowbar in order to... I don't have anything other than what I have. Alright, so let's see what else there is. Do I have a crowbar? No, I got dynamite, that's what I got. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. I don't have a key or anything, do I? Nope, no key. Okay, so what's on level 2? Plungers! The sign lied, though there's only one kind. You got the detonation plunger, but I still need a plunger cap in order to do anything. Well, I guess the ore hole mine was a bit of a bust, so we're gonna have to go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. And right out of the gate, there's a snake. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. I guess I don't have much of a choice on that one, I just gotta attack it. So how much health? It's got 10 health. I could do 10 points of damage, but let's just shoot it for now. Boing, boing, boing. Just go ahead and hit it. Wee-haw! Victory! Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called Snake One Snake Gulch. This time it's got 15 HP. Let's hope I get lucky with an 8, and... Nope, that's a 7. Oop, looks like I got poison. Yep, there it goes. Oh, come on. Couldn't you just, like, you know, actually hurt it a little bit? Then there goes the poison, and... Pow! Yay! Okay, so now what's next? And there's another snake. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Whoa, these jerks are quick. Ah, oh, come on. I have 1 action point. It showed in case I had 2 action points. Alright, let's do this. Fire! Captain Fire! Or Captain Bean, whatever it is. Pow! It's a good thing I'd be able to kill it in this next shot. Otherwise, that would have been a little bit harder. I got Hellbender. Level 2, which, whatever that is. Ah, dang it. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some kind of other crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Why? Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little, and that's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. Okay, be careful and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some kind of homing oats, and it gallops away in a whinny, or rather a whinny girl. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. The crazy eyes could be sending him into the 12th dimension. Who knows? Ow, ouch. Ah, crap. Stop. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M quick or tap the M icon. I just wanted to, you know, put him in the prickles for a little bit. Hey, look, another recovered beer mug. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806-1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Dig up the grave. We got the jump on him this time. Ooh, he's got quite a bit to him. Let's see how he likes my beans. Bean shield. Well, I guess I get to follow it up too. Nice. Wow, that beam shield actually probably does a lot of damage reduction. I wonder how long it lasts. I guess it doesn't have a lasting timer. Pow! Woohoo! I got another level. Mysticality, level 3. You got an item. Old Cavalry Saber. You got a gold tooth. Sweet! And I'm willing to bet it equips it. Yep, it equips the sword right up out of the gate. Still got a lot of stuff that I'm going to need to deal with. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Again, let's start with the bean spell, because the bean shield, because that seems to work really well. Shoot it. So I take it that some abilities are better. Some enemies take better from slashing, and some better for shooting damage. That's just speculation, though. Yay, I gained 3 XP. Skill up, Gumption level 3. Nice. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend. Nay. That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as not to startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that it is not a horse that startles easily. Pat her on the nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Pat her on the nose. Let's see how much. Nope. Nope. Nothing different. Okay, feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Ugh. Please don't stare at me like that. Try the oats again. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionally at them and then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Yes, very. When a horse that you feed oats to wants, like, grave dirt. Timothy Cochrane, 1855 to 1895. Devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochrane, 1887 to 1895, beloved daughter. She had a short life. Wow, very short life. Like, that's 8 years old. She didn't live long. Silas Cochrane, 1895. Oh, a baby. Is that why her grave is so smaller? Okay then. Yeah. So that's that. Oh, okay, I get to shovel this and I actually gain stuff from it? Well, why the heck not? Somebody's got to. And I got another recovered beer mug. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka. Yeah, I know, Braid. I don't have anything. Ooh, okay. I saw the graves in the cemetery. Are you Suzie Cochrane? How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. Oh, cows, right? What happened? It was a raid, see? Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before, well, before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple of days ago, it happened so fast, I didn't even have the time to get out my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sorry. She refills her mug from the bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the where her ranch is. You discover a new location, the Cochrane Ranch. Well, that's good. So maybe I'll get an ally or something? And I still need to deal with the ore hole mine, but I have absolutely no means of doing anything here. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I didn't. This makes you nervous. I imagine why. Nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Well, I couldn't exactly get a blasting cap. Only choice I have is to put it up to level 1 and then... I gotta find something to pry it open, but there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, I need a crowbar in order to do that. Okay, so let's see if we can't go to the Cochrane Ranch and see if there's anything like a crowbar. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Suzies Ranch is burned to the ground. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. You got a varmint skinning knife. Nice. These pies were not safe. Okay, so there's a cow there, I'm willing to bet, and a gun safe, which I'm gonna have to fight in order to get the gun. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Yikes! I just got poked. Alright, well, I trained a little bit. I hope this is enough. Well, let's see what happens. I ain't got anything else to really do. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Fight it! Let's start with the bean shield, because that always seems to be helpful. Hey, I could also use fire if I wanted. Let's see, that would do 6 hot damage. There's no real point in doing that. Let's just go ahead and shoot it. Pow! Oh, jeez. I'm on fire! Kapow! And I'm still on fire. Not gonna make a difference because I killed this thing. Yay! You defeated the nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. I got increased muscle. Okay, so let's get Susie's rifle. Got it. Let's get out of here. Still need a crowbar. Don't know where to get a crowbar. Sounds like the cows are angry. Mad cow disease? Alright, to the town. Maybe I'll find a crowbar here somewhere. Okay, got a broken board. Hey, it's Crazy Eyes. Then there's the pale horse. The most typical horse you could ever find. Is that it? It's a haystack. And I got a needle in a haystack. Woohoo! Anytime. And yep. Thanks for okay, let's see what he said. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while I'm mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows, she just shut herself in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Seivar. Thanks, Seivar. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. So I got 2 people who want to tag along me when I go west. You know, the problem is I still need to, like, see if I can't finish anything that's here. I still need to get that one last horse. Oh, okay, so he gets the, he'll take the refined ore off of me for a little bit of extra meat. Nice. Good luck, guys. This guy's just dead asleep. There's gotta be a crowbar somewhere. He needs a lock, but it requires soap. And I already gave him the decorin, that's why I got free dynamite. Get lost, offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Oh gee, that is a lot of TNT. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined up, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging it out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. But who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get the whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't drink it at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. What's the matter? Was about to do a Bugs Bunny reference. What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse car, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cows, demon, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets or with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there's a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again, and you never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Can I... What now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? When you get incomplete information from unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly, he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Nothing surmounts to a hill of beans! Wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Stove spotless, okay. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelves. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through the Legends of Curly's Meat, the Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, the Goblinoid Tongues, and a primer. Make like a tree and leaf. Right. I guess this one? This book supports the purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography. By flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So, it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Appendices. Oh, appendices. What am I saying? Goblin Tongues, a primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from the reading, several blurfs have passed you, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You got a perk, Goblin Tongue. Leaf through the Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, that not into the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Make a tree and leaf. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. Preen a little. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Okay. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell. No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about we. Why not you? Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows also about dead being in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you and see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing it. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Alrighty then. I'm still by myself from what I can tell, but just let me know when you're ready to leave. Just like everybody else who's said those words to me. Can't really get a word off of him. Still don't have a crowbar. There's gotta be something I can do. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and head on out because, unfortunately, I don't really have much else to do. But I'm at the BS Horsery. Make your own puns there. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell a horse. Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? I'll take that basic model. I'll go with the spooky pale one. Give me that one with the crazy eyes. Let's go with the pale one. Good choice, that's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. Let me think and get back to you. Let me look at the other options. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Oh, mysterious. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Looking a ghost horse in the mouth. That's the achievement I just got. Give her a name. Tina. Ooh, that's a default name, but I don't exactly want to give her with... Let's see. I hope you all know where I'm going with this reference here. Alright, let's name her Undine. Alright then, Undine the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. I'm kind of curious as to see how much comments I'm going to get on this one. Undine. I hope you guys get what I'm going with here. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchased is a complimentary map. Southeast-west map. Thanks. Confusing? Much? Southeast-west map. Mostly scabs. I got a perk for, what, jumping into cactuses too much? Oh, here we go. Pick the lock. And there's the crowbar. I just needed a needle. Now we go to level 1. Okay, so that was a lot simpler than I thought it was. Grab one, get the blasting cap, add a blasting cap, and ka-chink. Can I please just... Kaboom! Yay! I got another set of meat. I got a silver nugget. Ooh, that's probably worth a pretty penny, meat, whatever. A dark horse. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Feed her. Pat her on the nose. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you waringly and makes a surprising good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Okay, fine. Let's see. Take a handful from the bag and set some in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine, and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you waringly as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Here you go. Come on, please. horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats, wearingly, begrudgingly. She eats them, then she gestures at something behind you. You turn her around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn her back, she's gone. Well, okay then. She's probably already gone. Looks like the oats are cleared from my inventory, which means... There it is. I got another 300 meat. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Thousand, thank you. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. Your new horse, Undyne. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. I would have had a plan for you too. I've pretty much said to 3 people that I want them to come with me, but will they be able to come with me? And if I do this right now, will they like take up the offer to go? I don't know. That's the questions that I'm asking that I'm absolutely not sure of. Alright then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Crazy Pete, take the Doc Alice, take Susie Cochrane. On second thought, don't leave yet. Go it alone. Not recommended. Okay, so, not exactly sure what could happen, but Crazy Pete is more like a prospector. He'll, like, trade me stuff. If I find valuable stuff, he'll trade me for it. And then I've got Susie Cochrane, who's like a medical professional. I'm guessing in the middle of combat she could like keep me sustained or something. Keep me alive. And then I've got, oh no, Doc Alice keeps me alive. And then Susie Cochrane is like a hired gun. She'll blow shit up whenever I need her to. I don't know. I don't think I want to take Crazy Pete, though he's probably the best out of them all. My choices are either between Alice or Cochrane. Alice or Susie? Let's go alongside with Susie, because who knows? You pop back to the saloon to collect Susie. Hit the trail. Up until this point, you've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? I should probably do that manually, because as a bean slinger, I actually support mysticism abilities, but at the same time, it's debatable. Like, this will keep me in a fair, well-rounded setup, but I suppose I should probably start spending it manually. Turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Open your character screen when you want to spend XP. Check your map. You consult the southeast-west map the holster gave you. It only lists 2 things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. Okay. I apparently can only head for Dirtwater. Howdy, Susie. I'd like to check up on some at the ranches in these parts. See how bad the cow attacks are getting. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least I guess we'll just have to see. There's not one far from here. The Stearns Ranch. What do you think we should do next? Am I forgetting about anything? If we're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the holster gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other? Might be worth checking out. Good idea. Any other ideas? Susie says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder. Ask for another suggestion. Evidently, that's all the suggestions she can think of. Much obliged. Well, at least there's that. Room for rent, inquire within. Is that like a pun or something? Jules Saloon, Dirtwater Mercantile, Dirtwater Post of Ice. The little girl is selling flowers. How adorable. Oh, that's not quite where I wanted to go to, but let's see. There's the county jail. Lot available, lot available, lot available, lot available. There's a lot available. Not a lot available past this point. I'd imagine so. There's the Stearns Ranch. Me, my horse, and my partner. Howdy, partner. CT Nelson Coach Co. Howdy, are you the sheriff there? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to help? Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right respectively. Take your leave. That's a lot of cells, and there's apparently a missing cell. This empty cell is all ghostly. Or maybe it's not an empty cell, it's just ghostly. It's just like transparent or whatever. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. The Stripley Hat Gang for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism, last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. The dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals despicable. Want to go after them? Not just now. It's a wanted poster, or wanted poster if accuracy is important. House in the Desert Gang. Pretty straightforward. Not right now. Howdy, what do you need? Just wanted to say hi. Hi, well, best be getting back to work. That woman looks angry, even with the flowers in her head. Sweet smelling. Thanks again, mister. You're welcome. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. A big cabinet of locked post office boxes. Hi, any mail for me? Nope, darn. Thanks anyways. Oh, geez. Your stuff, which I could sell, and for sale, which advanced beancraft. Reading this to learn a new bean-slinging skill. Definitely be worthwhile. Soda cracker. These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. Definitely. Vienna blood sausages? I like Vienna sausages, but this is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood in a syrup that is almost made mostly of blood. No, thank you. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. Ugh. Plum pudding. They call this plum pudding because it's made of goat milk extracted from plump udders. Okay. What? Not quite sure. Disposable binoculars. Used to discover a new map location if you can find a high enough vantage point. Suppose those could be of use. Sure, I'll get that. And I'll also get the book. I can sell this broken board because I don't really have need of it. Oh, I have this nasty ring equipped? Okay. I guess I don't really want to try and sell anything else because who knows what might be valuable. Alright, let's get out of here. The Jules Saloon. Really? Oh look, it's another one. It's a redundancy. It's your partner. Hey Susie, what do you think of the place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change from being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off once in a while. Yep. Then you can go back in and collect some fresh new dust. What do you think we should do next? These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Yeah, because they're punching each other. Why does it seem like there's mostly girls here? Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jules Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Seivar. Glad to know you, Seivar. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. Need help with anything? I'll have a shot of bourbon. That's right, finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner too. Interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want to get it. What's that? If you want it. Gratis? Wow, great. So I get a free room. It's a nice base of operations. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with a piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around it myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Oh, do I really want to go through this again? I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. Saloons go. Actually, glass in the... Look, the Jules Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. The glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But the spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something in the color or viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored inside the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp, it feels like you're putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. Feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. Filthy porcelain cow. Found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! What in the world did I pick up? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, where is it? Here it is. Melee attack damage and spell damage. Is it like the nasty ring? Oh gosh, I got to equip it, but what did I get rid of? I guess I didn't get rid of anything. I guess it's just like a secondary... Oh, I get a ring and an offhand. Let's... Oh, I could either put on the can of infinite bean. Oh! That's what I was getting that for. The can of infinite beans gives me more spell power to work with, so I constantly get to cast my spells. That's fantastic. Read it. Okay, let's see. There's an article about butter and an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. Gives Bean Wall, a spell that creates a wall of beans that provide cover from ranged attacks. There's a recipe that has been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of paranoid, insane scrollies. Gives Wary, a skill that increases your maximum attack points. Action points. Ooh, that could be very useful, I guess. Extra actions could always be useful. But the spells themselves can definitely be useful. However, Butterbean, I've already got an ability that increases my defenses, which can definitely help me survive. The Bean Wall could be useful, but I think the Wary, the additional AP points, just kind of takes the cake. Afterwards, your narrow eyes burn the book. I didn't trust that book. Wow. Listening to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. He is not very good at his job. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back, and that leads into his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Let it be for now. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, okay, I should have probably just read that. But I got Fort Cowardice, which I don't know quite understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. And then here's the stage, which is clearly empty. There's a cowbell, but nothing for it. And I'll set the chair back up because you never know. But I got 1 experience. So this is going to be the guest room I got here. Insult yourself. I got the angry effect. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets any higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Let's not do that, shall we? Nice view from up here. Use the binoculars. Discovered a new place, the Dave Yard. In the nearby trash can. Why is it like I dispose everything after I get done using it? There's a postcard on this little table. I got the blank postcard. It's your bed. Sleep in it? It's your partner. What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to get a move on westward, okay. This is Susie's bed. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna have to be everything here. You go to sleep. You dream that you're looking in a mirror into a fancy French restaurant. Weirdly, you meet someone who looks exactly like a rainbow, but isn't. You wake up screaming. Well, okay then. You wake up refreshed and restored, and hungry and sober. Let's mosey. Second day of the rest of your life. I probably shouldn't have done that just yet, should I? Oops. Oh wow, this is actually has a lot to it. I'll have to travel a lot northward in order to get to the railroad station. But that's going to have to be everything I can do for now. I've already took up way too much time in this as it is. That's pretty interesting, though, that I... this... You know what? What's this do? Not a dang thing. I guess that's the point. Anyways, that's gonna have to be everything for me. That is just a weird little game, just absolutely hilarious in certain aspects. And as long as you catch on to the jokes, it really kicks in with you. But anyways, that's gonna have to be everything for me. I can't wait to see what oddities this game has in store for me later on. I'm gonna have to leave it here for now, but I just can't wait to pick up and see what happens later on. I can't believe that I figured I was only able to take 1 person, but my choices were between either Susie the old doctor, or the inspector, whatever he is, prospector. And I don't know. Susie seemed like the better fit. But for now, that's going to have to be everything. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care!